minimizing charisma, maximizing intelligence, shooting someone in the crotch with a cannonball, thrust, propulsion. It's science-y.
Why you always gotta be blowing my spot up like that? There are my runes. There they are. I'm not mad. Science needs art and art needs science. They both need each other to function properly.
There are ways to figure out what the paper is really saying.
And then I'm ready to get on Twitter and yell at people.
Chat, some have said that no one has ever seen the entire intro. Chat, Chattathan Taylor Thomas, that's you. Welcome to another Scientist Plays. Today, we'll be putting a crown on a man who seeks to become Elden Lord. Finally, we've been playing the game for a long time. I want to beat it so we can finally move on right off the heels of Atomic Heart. This is Scientist Plays. Like I said, I'm your science boy, Kyle. The only place, nary the only place, Tarnished, on the internet where you can get science plus gaming in the very same stream. Happy to have all of you here. I know I'm off schedule from Friday. That's because I was turning bullets into these for a John Wick episode. Spoiler alert. But yeah, we're off schedule, but a nice little Sunday stream. Next couple hours, you and me. Now, Chet, when we last left Elden Ring, we were literally at the final boss. And in between streams, I did this a long time ago. I listened to chat, which you shouldn't do, but I listened to chat, and I made the build. I got everything that I needed to get. I leveled up, got all the talismans, I got all the weapons, got the armor. So, that being said, this might be pretty quick. Might be a pretty quick Elden Ring finale. And if it is a quick Elden Ring finale, maybe we jump into the next game. Whether that be The Batman or Mass Effect 2, which we haven't played on the channel. Is there such a thing as a spoiler in science? No. There is nothing in science that cannot be discovered by doing the same experiment in the same way. That's what makes science powerful, is that in removing, as best as possible, in removing human bias and the human variable, it shouldn't matter who you are, where you are, when you are, what you look like, how much money you make. If you do the exact same process, if the physical laws in the universe aren't local, they extend everywhere, then you should get the exact same conclusion. I'm expecting this to be a lengthy battle, but you can achieve. Well, do you know where we... You know where we take this battle, right? The command center! Tarnished! Welcome to the Gaming Command Center here at the facility. Two 27-inch curved OLED monitors in front of me. Of course, split right down the middle because I can split my eyesight. Much like a Jackson's chameleon. Also have monitors behind me to see what you're saying, what we're playing. You can see Elden Ring. I'm about 77 hours into it. Got a PS6 running back there. It's going to be good. If you want to catch up on everything that we're doing on this channel, of course, and join me well after this is live, that's patreon.com/Kyle Hill. Subscribe to the gaming channel. Main channel, we have some videos popping off lately, and I'm happy to see many facility members, gaming channel members here. Liz Calvert, Katie Blade. First time seeing you, Katie Blade. I would remember a cool name like that. Death 13A, Steven Rios, Tietna, Jared, Veilside Alexander, JG Science Gaming. Ooh. Are you also a science gamer? The villain is in this game, Seba Suarce. Alex Adam, Hillian Prophet, welcome back. Chef, of course, Kiro Sempi. Lee Drage, welcome back. Jared, Werns, Sparkle, Alicia Herbiter, or Alicia. I've never gotten it right, you know that. Mahmoud El Glacier. Seraph the Fallen, long time no see, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Because Gaming. This is Arctic Panda. Oh, I can't actually call it that, I'll get sued. Hello to Kyle's hair. It says Luis Alberto Parise Kohler. Welcome, Luis. Greetings from England. It says Christopher Reese. G'day. That is not an English accent. TJ, Atlas Novalis, welcome. Let's get her loaded up, huh? Taylor Sherman, hello. So it might be, we'll see how long the stream's going to be. I can already think of one sciencey thing I want to say, if I can get to it. And I know this is going to be a tough fight. The very first Elden scientist. Were you planning on completing the game today? Or doing some crazy science experiments? It says Jorge Moreno. We're going to complete the game. Greetings from Hungary. Greetings from me to you. Ace of J says, Dead Space was phenomenal, but I'm glad we're getting back to Elden Ring. Fun fact, Atomic Heart and the live streams of Atomic Heart are easily the most successful thing we've ever done on the gaming channel. Highest viewership, most total views. I did not expect it. I am a tarnished scientist, but that is because I have oxidized in the open air slightly. So chat, let's see what we're working with here. Welcome to A Scientist Plays Elden Ring. Kevin, when you change the pressure on the doors, then it I got my on-stream death counter chat. Wait. Gotta get my controller plugged up. There we go. Got my on-stream death counter chat. We're at 63. My controller is really wiggly right now. The input, the connector is being really crappy. So let's see. Jared Mulconry with the Australian $31.41, mate. What a legend. What would the ads smell like after setting the Erd tree ablaze? Says Jared. Come on, controller, you can do this. So Jared, you gave me an Australian donation, so I'm gonna practice my accent as I'm like to do. This is the Erd tree on fire. Oh man, I might have to like take this down. But I don't have no tape. What would the air smell like after setting the Erd tree ablaze? This amount, I mean, think of this amount of smoke in the air. I would be hesitant to do like a back of the envelope calculation for how much biomass this is, but you could see this being like, you know, a bushfire or a forest fire's worth of biomass, right? And if that's the case and all this is burning, I mean, you could disrupt airline traffic. You could, I mean, people would have to evacuate. With that much ash that settled on the ground, you saw the ashen capital. I think this would be a local catastrophe. I bet you could smell this tree burning states away. But if it's burning pretty high up, then the speed of the air generally increases as you go up. So a lot of this smoke might be taken away by the movement of air if it's not close to the ground. Would this disrupt Dead Space Brother Moon, says Freaky Wolf? No, this would just give them more mass to gobble with their little tenties. So chat, as you can see, we are at 61 on-screen deaths. I haven't played this game in a while, so I might have to, you know, get back into it a little bit. And I'm really worried about my controller boinking out. So you're saying this would make for an excellent paragliding opportunity? The problem or the danger with massive fires like this, or like a fire that is from a nuclear weapon or something like that, is that it creates what's called an inferno. An inferno, no, it's not just that crappy movie by Eli Roth. An inferno is a description of when a fire gets so big it becomes self-sustaining, in that it doesn't need to keep spreading to advance its surface area to get more and more oxygen. Instead, the differential temperature on the inside of the fire and the outside of the fire is so hot, it begins to suck in the outside air to fuel itself, like a convection oven, but for a environmental disaster. And once that starts happening, then things get out of control very quickly. You have 6 lives to finish this. Yeah, I'd like to beat it on 69. Okay, so chat, what did I do? According to you, what did I do? I got the Blasphemous Blade up, plus 10, because he's fire weak, this first dude. Oh, right, I have to do that, too. So I'm going to have to do that, and then, okay. So I got Golden Vow and the Fortification, which I think I do with L1? So I got to do that, and then I got to remember to switch that out, and then two-hand this, and then I got the... then I got really, really robust armor, and then I have the Fire, Scorpion Charm, maximum HP, greatly boosts attack power with the Shot of Alexander, and enormously boosts physical damage negation. Should be good. Should be good. I haven't done this buff routine before. Oh, do I use summons? Can you use summons in this room? Check it, use summons! Wait, how do I do summons again? Is it triangle something? Oh, and physics. So I have to do physic. Can you use summons in this room? I don't think you can. Can you? This is the final boss, chat. So I have to do what? I have to use the physic. Wait. No. I do this. And then I do one. Is it L1? It is. Okay, so I'll do L1 and then switch to that. And then do the physic, and then two-hand this, and then... Wait, can I two-hand just from there? Okay, so I'll do that. Okay, so I'll do that. Okay. And then I'll use... Okay, alright. Summons are available for this fight? Alright. Look how stingy I'm being with my 3 flasks. It's just, you know, this is the first time you've seen Elden Ring? Where have you been, bro? Do you want to summon, or do you want to try it for bragging rights? I'll try summon it first. I mean, I won't try summon it first. We'll see. Okay. So, the routine. So we go, what? We go this. Then this, then this, then this, then this, and then we go fight him. Flowers of Ito with the 5. Great to see you back in the lands between. Oh, we love the little arm sword. I do too. I've never seen this cutscene before. This guy's cool. Show us a proper application of efficient biomechanical use of force, Kyle! I will. Dang, he's got nice hair. This is our 69th video on Kyle Hill Gaming. Nice. I'll donate 20 to you if you kill it first try, says Saburo Natsuki. Probably not going to happen, but you're on. I played Elden Ring for an hour and then got bored, says Kieran Cooper. You can go back and look at some of my second or third stream. I was the same way. I played for like 3 hours, I was bored. But then it got me. I played a little bit longer and it got me. And then now I put 80 hours in, you know. Now, I think the strategy for this guy is to basically roll into everything. Jorge, I'm using a fire sword because he has fire. Fire is good on him. Yeah, look how much damage. Oh, I'm doing a lot of damage there. Okay, so don't roll into that. Got it. Oh, this guy's going down easy, chat. Come on. Wrong button. Nice one. Nice one. Oh, that's a tour? All right. Ooh, that has a area of effect, huh? What? Am I crouching? Why am I crouching? Why am I crouching? Hey, buddy. Oh! Yeah! Uh-oh. That's... okay, so that was harder than I expected. What? No, 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 no. 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 What? I rolled. I rolled, chat. Chat, I rolled. I rolled, chat. I rolled. Hey, Cal, would you consider going back and playing Bloodborne? Did I not, Yeah, no, I had some stutter there, and I wasn't dodging correctly. Yep. Yep. I zigged when I was supposed to zag, exactly. Try using my weapon art this time. I wasn't even thinking about it. You got that cap? Use your facts and logic powers. I will. Watch. Whoa! That was sick. He just blocked it. Just use your weapon art, Kyle. Okay, I'm getting... That was a bad start. That was a bad start. That was a bad start. And I'm gonna blame it on you. Because you told me to use the weapon art. He deflected it like I was nothing. Chat. You fools. That was a test. So I almost beat him first try easily without even thinking about it, and now... And now we spiral down the death spiral. This. 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 Got it! Here we go again, chat. That was horse crap. I will attempt to focus. Also. Jeez. I guess I was just... Did I just get lucky before? Ow. Okay, that explodes. Got it. There's a hair in my mouth. I'm getting greedy. How do you dodge? Do you have to be behind him for that one? Crap! Who's having fun, huh? Boo. I don't like this. I don't like this weapon. I don't think I like this weapon. Are those Turtle Beach headphones? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not summoning because, chat was shaming me. Yeah, maybe just first time he was just playing with me, chat. Plus, I'm not really focusing. I'm more like just being like cool, you know? I'm just being like a cool guy right now. It's kind of what I'm focused on. Try the weapon art. No. I'm just like vibing, you know, like doing hot girl stuff right now. If it starts getting embarrassing, we might have to do the summon. Let's go, Ginger. I jumped. Or did I? Oh my god, I pressed the button. Come on, dude. Come on. Cheesy. That's not how to do that. Come here. Come here. Whoa, whoa! Only one more heal left, chat. Probably gonna die here. So, what does that do? That's the Elden thing, right? Run. Where? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Didn't see that coming, did you, chat? What? There's a boundary? I didn't even know that. Oh, come on. One more heal, chat. That's all I got. I really want to break his poise here. I have no heals left, chat, so I don't want to keep doing this over and over. We'll see. Break his poise. No. Break the poise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Yeah, I knew what that attack was. No! 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 No, not fair! Not fair! No! 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 So close! No! Yeah, attack him! Chat, I have 1 health. One health in a dream! Feel that dodge in chat? Okay, chat. Now. Man, we're a gamer. Man, are we a gamer. Yep, easy no summon. Easy no summon. Chat. What ending do we choose? I'm shaking a little bit. I had 1 health. I could have taken 1 hit. I probably would have died if I hadn't have summoned. But it's part of the game. Ending? Question mark. Hey, chat. What do we do? In the meantime, a little bit more science time. What the Elden Beast's internals reminds me of, obviously, is some sort of nervous system. And since it's so massive, you have to, the nerves themselves have to be massive. And they have to be so massive, in fact, that at the speed of chemical signaling, which is based on concentrations in different chemicals, which creates electrical potentials and differences, which can send signals throughout your body with those electrical differences. The speed of that is a known quantity. I forget what it is off the top of my head, but it's not the speed of light or anything. And when scientists were first investigating or thinking about how dinosaur nervous systems must have worked, they realized, or they thought, that some dinosaurs, like Brontosauri, I don't know if that's how you plural. That Brontosauri and other long-necked dinosaurs were in fact so long that evolutionarily they'd be at an extreme disadvantage if, say, one touched you tickled its tail and it wouldn't feel it because of the speed of electrical signaling to its brain. It wouldn't feel it for fractions of a second or a second. It would have the worst reaction time of any known animal. So scientists started postulating that maybe it had like a second brain, a brain much closer to the back side of its body, much further away from its brain, maybe located near the hips or something like that of the lower of the legs. And this was a postulated way to get around that problem. Only a couple. I'm almost done with my science chat. You better vote. To have not exactly a brain, but like a ganglion, a mass of neurons that kind of acts like a rudimentary brain that could respond to signals closer to the back of the body and then respond to those stimuli accordingly. Today, we don't actually think, I don't think the mainstream paleontologists think that the second brain was ever really a thing. Puppet mommy, come on. To be clear, chat, I didn't want to. I wanted to be sat on the throne as a benevolent science boy. But I guess we're going to go into darkness and simp with Puppet mommy. Saburo Natsuki with half the donation because...
The battle is over, I see.
Appreciate it, Subaru. This is one of the best games. Do you agree, Kyle? It's my favorite Souls game, for sure. Elizabeth Calvert. Hey, Sai Kyle, how is it possible to have infinite momentum? To have infinite momentum, you'd either need infinite velocity or infinite mass, and both of those things are impossible. Chat, what do you think she does with all those hands? Why is his hair golden now and red when you're playing him? I know why. I know why. Why Puppet?
I do solemnly swear.
Why Puppet mommy? That makes no sense. Because chat deemed it so.
To every living being and every living soul.
Kyle, why must you do me like this? I just got off
Now
work,
cometh the age
and
of
you
the
just finished.
stars.
I think now we have to play a different. We have to play a new game.
Voyage under the wisdom of the moon.
Kyle, are those Dr. Disrespect headphones? Says Max Torque. Yeah.
Into fear, doubt, and loneliness. As the path stretcheth into darkness.
I don't think infinite velocity is impossible, but it might be difficult. Says Tiletna. Well, it is impossible. Infinite velocity is impossible because to reach an infinite velocity, you need to accelerate infinitely, which is to increase your velocity over time. And we know from Einstein's equations that to accelerate infinitely, you need infinite force and infinite energy. Both of those things are not a thing. And it's, yes.
My fair consort eternal.
Yes, I will consort you eternally. You can't have infinite energy. And from those same equations, because of that, you can't have infinite. Damn, I'm good. Because you need infinite energy to go infinitely fast, because that's impossible, the conclusion, what follows from that is that going anything with mass going the speed of light or faster is impossible. But I want to hear what you have to say, Chad, while I exit out of... Well, I could do that with you, huh? Skip. Begin Journey 2 when I'm good and ready. What if the thing with infinite velocity has no mass? Then it can travel exactly the speed of light and no faster. And what you're describing is a photon of light. Travels at the speed of light. It doesn't have mass, and it travels at the speed of light. Chat, let me put it to you this way, okay? It's not like the speed of light is something we haven't come close to. In our particle accelerators, we can accelerate particles up to within 3 meters per second of the speed of light. Think about that. Think about that for a second. The speed of light is 3 million meters per second. Or 300 million meters per second. 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. 300 million meters per second. We come within 3 meters per second of that value. Now, if you divide those two and multiply by 100, you'll find that that's within a 10,000th of a percent of the speed of light. So we can come within 1/10,000th of the speed of light, and yet no matter what we do, because those particles have mass, protons and other particles with mass, no matter what we do, we physically cannot make them reach the speed of light. All the science here is important, but I must know, do our butts figure into the speed of light at all? I mean, Saitama did do 6 times faster than light just by having gas. Yes, your butt, because it has mass, does factor into going faster than the speed of light. Humans are ridiculously impressive. Yeah, we're all right. So chat, now, because I don't have the beta for Diablo, we are now faced with another poll, because that took me 29 minutes. So I'm going to do another poll right now, because I want to listen to you. And then I'm going to get closer to you. And we're going to talk about... Can you hear me clicking on my mechanical keyboard? Chat! How's everyone doing, huh? Hey, if you're liking the stream, I told you that might have ended quickly, right? Hey, tell me something. If you're enjoying the stream, like the stream right now. Like the stream right now, like the gaming channel right now. We are, hey, you know what? Actually, chat, I believe we are less than like 100 subscribers away from 30,000 subscribers on the gaming channel. Something like that. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. My birthday is in a few days. That'd be fun. We've been actively trying to play more, which is why we're here on Sunday. And I want to be here for you. What do we play next, chat? Vote. Dumbo Yeeter, welcome. Crispy, welcome. Open beta access is live on Diablo 4. Yeah, I don't have it downloaded. How's planning for Japan going, says Lee Drage? I am probably next week we'll buy the tickets. Probably next week we buy the tickets. I have to buy some more Geiger counters and stuff. But I'm excited. Did I beat Elden Ring, says Marcus? Yes, but we'll be here for a little while longer. Rewind, check out my amazing clutch of Elden Beast while chat decides on what we do next. Scientist plays Half-Life Alex when, says Dumbo Yeeter. It's in my library, and I do have a VR. So soon, my man. Now I can finally uninstall Elden Ring real quick. Boop. Free up some space. Boop. There we go. There we go. Natty Boom, have you ever considered getting another degree and going back to school? I have. I was actually just looking at that like last week. I was looking for nuclear engineering degrees. But, there's no good reason for me to go back to school right now. Doing this and publicly educating is exactly what I want to be doing, and I can do it all the time. And one pays you. Kyle, you're a pretty smart guy. I need some life advice. Should I go back to school for business or computer science? My job will pay for either one of those. This is Derek Bennett. Derek, either one of those are good choices depending on what you want to do later on and what really makes you passionate. I wouldn't get a business degree just to make more money, you know. Raikou the Dragon, welcome. Yeah, nuclear engineer because, I don't know, I think about it enough. I hear a lot from nuclear engineers commenting on the stuff that we do, and they like it. So if I had to go back to school, it would probably be something like that. Comp sci, but only if you're actually interested in it. I mean, the outlook for computer science in the marketplace seems pretty dang good. So, chat, I'm going to give you one more minute. You could go to school for nuclear engineering just for the fun of learning it. I think you're not figuring in the part where it would take a hell of a long time and be difficult. Would you get a master's or a PhD if you went back? Depends. I already have my undergraduate's in engineering, and I have a master's degree in an unrelated field. So I don't know how hard it would be. I saw a program somewhere for a combined nuclear engineering and public affairs kind of master's degree, but I don't know. I don't know. Again, chat, it's something that I've thought about, but I have no good reason to do it right now. Did you always aspire to do what you're doing now, Kyle? This is Total Nerdy Chan. I did. I am. Actually, right before I finished my engineering degree when I was in undergrad, I started writing and publicly communicating science in 2013. Starting with free blogs and then Scientific American, then Discover Magazine. I thought I was going to be a writer, etc., etc. Look at us now. But right around 2013, before I'd even finished an engineering degree, before I even looked for jobs, I decided pretty conclusively that public science communication is something that I wanted to do. And so it's been 10 years of doing that. And I wake up every day and I get to do exactly what I want to be doing. I'm very, very lucky. Privileged, you might call it. You were a good writer, says Michael Skinner. I'm still a good writer, Michael. I just don't exercise those chops too much anymore. Which is why I like doing the Half-Life histories, because I get a lot to. I can do more flowery, interesting prose and language. Yeah, Lee Drage, I've almost been doing the facility here. I've almost been doing this for almost as long as I did Because Science. Any cyberpunk book advice, please, says Dumbo Eater. Peripheral. You have to, I mean, if you're a cyberpunk fan, you have to read the original Sprawl trilogy by William Gibson. So read Neuromancer, read Mona Lisa Overdrive, and read the third one. I love your video on the Downwinders, Kyle. That seems in the governmental affairs realm, says Natty Boom. Appreciate it. Half-Life history is your writing, but better. Yeah, actually, I just went on a deep dive for another Half-Life history. Talking to experts, I looked through a bunch of Nuclear Regulatory Commission reports and all this stuff, and then had a twist and turn towards the ending. It's going to be a good one. But the next one... Oh, well, the next nuclear thing, I want to get one of our final Chernobyl videos out before I go to Japan. So that's going to be the next one. Whatever you go back for, communication has to be a part of it. You completely changed my mind on nuclear waste storage. Everything was completely factual, says Shattuck with a 10. Shattuck, my best my best bet at getting a PhD now, because my dad really wants me to have one, is getting an honorary PhD from my... so I graduated with a master's in communication, specifically science communication, from Marquette University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If anyone knows how to petition them to say, hey, look, one of your alumni has put 10 years of international science communication on the books, and he should be a doctor now, you could do that. I wouldn't be mad if you did that. You ever want to do a video on the book series, The Three Body Problem? I haven't read it yet. It's actually... it's literally right here. I haven't read it yet. But I'm going to. What is making all that noise in my head? Oh. I have a double undergrad in psychology/philosophy. How much are your girls help with your videos, says Michael Skinner? I don't know what you're talking about. I only have Kevin's. Hey, Chad, do you ever think warp drive will be possible? Well, you don't want to ask me? Chad, we have a couple decisions to make for our first Mass Effect stream. How are you with chemistry, Kyle? I took chemistry 1 and 2 and chemistry 1 and 2, but I'm fine with it. But I'm not. I couldn't do much with it. Okay, chat. What difficulty do we do? I was playing it on Insanity, and it's hard. Zveltia says, your video autism is my superpower. Help me get into therapy and realize that I'm also on the spectrum. It's comforting to know that you've spoken out about it. Appreciate you, buddy. Not the first, yeah, the very first Scientist Plays, thank you, Bucket. The very first Scientist Plays, we played Mass Effect 1 with Jennifer Hale, which is pretty cool. We didn't have any of this setup built out yet. The Kevins were still working on it. But we haven't played Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 2 is better. In every way. And I guess I'll play the intro for people who aren't familiar. Looks like I have 2 Insanities and 1 normal. I have beaten this game on Insanity before, so I can do it. It is just difficult. But we might get through... Well, we will definitely get through the game faster for more science if we do normal. There's veteran, hardcore, and all that. It's too many. Another vote? Oh my god. You guys are too much. Is that gonna tab me out? Yeah. Look at, I have transparent aluminum, chat. You see that? This is not a democracy, chat, but why not? We're having a good time. We're having a good time, chat. I can't see my keyboard underneath. We have fun here. Kyle, the picture I have on here is my PlayStation avatar just found a couple days ago. I can't tell what that is, buddy. Fozzie Bear, welcome. Chad, if you're wondering what that's an image of, that is liquid nitrogen on top of gasoline. Found the stuff to petition for Kyle's PhD, says Liz Calvert. You might have to be or have been a student there, I'm not sure. But if it's not, go for it. Is there a sense of relief having completed Elden Ring, says JK? 100%. I've been waiting to beat this game with you guys for weeks, months. vote normal for more science. I'll probably get through the game a lot faster. I'll have a lot more time to not be doing fights over and over again. Why do you have a camera pointing at the back of the webcam on those monitors? It's my microphone. It's 4 in the morning. Here, I need to head back to bed. We'll drop by later. Sorry, bro. It's okay, Yeeter. Who's making the graphics for your scenes and backgrounds? They look great. I don't know who you're talking about. This is all... These are all physical objects. Looks pretty clear to me, chat. Transparent aluminum. Isn't that cool? Gotta be pretty sick to... Okay, it's not. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Look at all this stuff. Yeah. Chat, welcome to A Scientist Plays. It's Effect 2. I'm excited. Oop, a couple things we don't need anymore, huh? Oh man, just crap. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna tap out real quick. Beep, boop.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
The audio's out of sync, you see
We're
that?
at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
Screenshot.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth? We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still
I think the
out there.
audio's out of sync because I tabbed out too many
And
times.
it's up to us to stop them.
So much there's gonna be so much
The
science
Council
time in
will
this game,
never
chat.
trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But
Oh,
Shepard,
Oh, there it is.
they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon.
Oh, still off.
But she's just one woman.
Is that Martin
If we
Sheen?
lose Shepard,
Yeah.
humanity
Martin
might
Sheen
well
is
follow.
great in this.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Don't eat me, Martin Sheen. Who's the interior designer at the facility? Me. One month out of a devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the Human-led Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all advanced civilizations... Damn it! Oh, I don't even know where to start with all the science chat. So the designer, the creators of this game are smart people. I think they both have PhDs in biology or something. So they're very smart people. So this game is quite sciencey, and the entire game is predicated on a quote-unquote mass effect, and that's actually
up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign
what
of
we were
Geth
talking about
activity.
before, chat, and when Liz Calvert asked about infinite velocity and momentum, right?
Something happened to
And
him.
light speed travel.
My money's on slavers.
What did I say?
The terminus system is crawling with them.
Anything with mass
Picking up
cannot
something on
travel
the
at the
long-range
speed of
scanner.
light. So the
Unidentified vessel.
primary conceit of this game
like a cruiser.
is that they discovered an element,
known
element
signatures.
0, they call it EZO in the game, that effectively
Cruiser is changing
reduces the
course.
mass
Now on
of the
intercept
object.
trajectory.
And if you can reduce
Stealth
the mass
systems
of
are
the
engaged.
object,
There's no
you
way
can
a
get
Geth ship could
faster and
possibly
faster and
knock it
faster,
down.
right?
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
The fastest being if you had no mass and you could travel at the speed of light. Ah, jeez. Ah, just die in peace, man.
Presley!
So that is the single physics, well, not the single, but the biggest physics bend at the core of this game. We discover an element that can reduce the mass of objects so we can get them to travel basically light speed. You could even say it's a mass effect. I did say that. Smart man. How would a material like that work? Says Captain Daggett. No idea. Mass is an intrinsic property.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
So to remove it doesn't, you know. I don't remember
The
this part
Alliance
of
won't
Elden
abandon
Ring.
us. just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto
Weak
the evac
magnetism
shuttles. I'll
doesn't
take care of
change the
Joker.
You're talking about, like... We're not talking about, like, anti-gravity stuff. We're not talking about
Go.
anti-weight. You can make yourself weightless. But you still have mass. When you're tumbling through space, you have the exact same amount of mass as you do when you're sitting here on your butt watching me.
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
If photons of light have mass, how can they go light speeds? Is Veilside. They don't have mass. Photons of light don't have mass. They have momentum. And so, with momentum, that's how light can still physically affect objects, push on objects with their momentum. Light sails, etc., etc. Could we accelerate a small cylinder 15 million feet to near the speed of light? I don't know what you're talking about, Michael. But it's easy, more science, it's easy in space to accelerate something to an appreciable fraction of the speed of light. In fact, you can do the math. If you have a comfortable acceleration of about 1 g for humans on a spacecraft, that's 32 feet per second, or 10 meters per second. You can do the math, and it wouldn't take that many weeks or months at that comfortable speed, that comfortable acceleration rather, to get up to a good fraction of the speed of light. The problem is having enough fuel to do that for a long enough period of time. Probes get up to a fraction of the speed of light by accelerating very, very slowly over years, or months to years. But in a spaceship like this, you could do it decently quickly in a couple of months at 1 g. I'm not doing the math off the top of my head right now.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
Chat, we've already had, what, 3 science times?
Heavy damage from an unknown enemy!
This is the perfect game for a science time.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Notice how the sound goes away, chat? Always like this part. Am I on... I need to be on, like, max settings. I don't know if I can do that here. Okay. Came into this expecting Elden Ring. Now I can see Mass Effects as Wet Skelly. I have good news. We're on YouTube and not Twitch, so all you have to do is just... Look at that. Physics! Physics! Look, I know everyone's dying, but can I check something out real quick? Oh! It's a cool shot. Isn't another issue that once you're outside the solar system, there are micrometeors and radiation greater than inside the solar system, and you encounter more impacts the faster you go? Well, it is true that you encounter more impacts the faster you go in space regardless. And the radiation and tiny little atoms in space, there's about 1 hydrogen atom per cubic centimeter, so not very much, but something. And I've seen the math done in a paper. If you go near the speed of light, even through empty space, you would be effectively irradiated to death in less than a second. Science time number, whatever. So objects with light, like light sails, have photons hitting it impart enough momentum to create acceleration due to their sheer speed despite having no mass. This is Veilside. Exactly.
Come on, Joker.
You are
We have
correct.
to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Careless Dog hasn't played Mass Effect 3.
okay.
You should finish it.
Help me
You
out.
should finish the series. It's not my favorite game in the series. It's really dark. It's not, like, the most fun to play. Kyle, do you think warp drive will be possible within our lifetime? No. We'll be lucky if fusion happens in our lifetime. In my opinion. Why am I shrugging like a goblin? Look at me. Look how much bigger I am. Now here's a quick little thing of Science Shepard. As Shepard is floating out in the void and struggling, it is completely true that if you are separated from anything you can push off of or throw away from your body, you would be unable to move in any direction. You can see what she's doing now, actually, how she's struggling and not really moving. I've seen astronauts do this to each other on the International Space Station, where they put a colleague directly out or perfectly out of grabbing distance of anything around them, and they're stuck in space. They can't move. They need someone else to push them back to something they can grab, or else they would literally be stuck there. Do you think we'll be able to find life on another planet within our lifetime? I don't know. Now, chat, are most of you familiar with... damn it. Are most of you familiar with the events of Mass Effect 1? Or would you want to quickly watch this so you're not lost? Or I could do it. Watch, never played. Yes, yes. I don't remember all the events. Boom. Easy. From BioWare. I think the better question is, do you believe
Just another routine mission.
Do you believe in life on other planets,
Why
as
do they
TJ
always
York?
say that before a
Yes,
mission?
technically.
Of course
There are
it's
so many.
routine.
There's
We
a.
haven't done anything yet.
We think
It's
that
everything that happens along the way.
we
The choices you make.
we think that
the paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but.
we think that probably each star has at least one planet. There's 100 billion stars in our galaxy. We think there's 100 billion galaxies. That gives a lot of chances for life.
We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked.
If
They'd seen
Shepard here
something
sounds
they couldn't
familiar, it's
explain.
because Jennifer Hale is in
Whatever
everything.
It was massive.
You only played Mass Effect 3 and didn't play the other two? Mass Effect 2 is
loyal,
all
vital,
time, man.
with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, a soldier to the core, tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley
Yeah.
joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost.
Did you already
her
destroy
squad.
Elden Ring with facts and logic,
That's
says
when we
Isaac? I did. You should see it.
ship.
Just go down to that little red bar you see right
Nothing
right
I'd
down there,
ever
and just go.
seen. It was massive.
Mahmoud
Scorching power and
Al-Glacier with the
everything
10.
around us as it
Thanks,
blasted
buddy.
away.
Can you spin yourself
We
in
followed the
zero
path of
G
destruction to an artifact.
Can you spin yourself
A
in
beacon left by a long dead race called the Protheans.
to somehow generate enough
The
momentum to
colony
have
had
some
dug it up,
semblance of
and whoever
movement?
attacked
No.
them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close.
You could tumble in a somersault forever in space and not move anywhere.
I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in
Penguin
my
3.
body went rigid. I couldn't move.
Totally agree with
barely
you.
breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By
Look,
the
Chad,
time I
I'm keeping
woke
it
up, we
sharky.
were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed
Camera just
reasonable we could
flashed. I
persuade
don't
the
know why I
Council
was
that
doing
the
that.
ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre
I bought a
named
pack of
Saren.
12 of these. I'm obsessed
He'd been
with it
seen
now.
by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations
What game is
weren't
this?
enough
Mass
to
Effect
convince
2.
The Council.
I'm just giving everyone
They
a
just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They
Little
needed
recap.
proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my
Astronauts couldn't
search.
use their breath to slightly push themselves, as
Garrett,
JK?
another Turian, wanted
Well, you'd have to
help.
take your helmet off if you were in
A top
space.
agent for Citadel Security.
And you'd die.
Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful
But you'd hardly move
More
at all.
importantly,
And would
he
that be
was willing to
countered by
share
you
them.
breathing in?
That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dead.
It'd have to be a pretty energetic
Tally's evidence
fart
proved that Saren was
to move in
responsible
space.
for the massacre on Eden Prime.
Would a fart
And
move
the
you in
immense
space, is
warship
Matthew's
we'd
opinion.
spotted
Yes.
was in fact Saren's flagship.
But part of
But it
momentum,
went much further.
momentum change
Saren
is
was trying to find a way to bring back
the
a
change
race of
in
sentient machines from dark space.
something with mass's velocity.
Machines allegedly responsible
over
for
time.
cleansing the galaxy of all organic
No, just
life.
momentum, sorry. I was
These
thinking about
Reapers were
forces,
blamed for
acceleration.
wiping out all life 50,000 years ago.
So if you want a good
including
momentum
the
change from a
Earth's,
fart, which has almost
and
no mass,
disappearing back through
because
the
it's
mass relays
just
to dark
air
space, leaving
filled with
no
poop
trace that they'd ever been.
particles, it would have to come out of
I
your butt
explained why
at a
Saren was after the
ridiculous
beacon.
exit velocity.
And it made some sense out of
You can
my
do the math,
visions,
but it's hundreds of meters per
but
second.
not much else.
You know,
I couldn't
like Mach
convince the
1
council that the
farts.
Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia.
She's shredded, dude.
Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me.
Cool.
Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew
we
either
still banged.
relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren.
What? We didn't bang?
Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. But Queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we
40
arrived,
kilometers per
Saren
second
was
is
gone,
insane
with the
velocity.
information.
That's faster than the Earth is going
I tried
around
to
the
reason
sun.
with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her.
If you were in
We'd
zero G
somehow
and
acquired
threw
the
something, would
ability
it
to
push you
control people's
backwards as well as push the
actions and wills.
object forwards? Yes.
Benezia wouldn't surrender. And Liara
What
was
exactly
forced
does
to watch
meld
her
with
mother
other
die in
species
her
mean?
arms.
Says Matthew. Oh, it means this,
And I
buddy.
was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her.
I set her free.
Couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for passing. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer.
Cool.
Saren was breeding an army of Krogan.
Dang.
I had to destroy the base and all its research.
So I did.
Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people.
But I convinced him otherwise.
Tried to convince. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He
Yep.
When we finally got to the center of the base, he was already in communication with the Reapers.
Dang. I talked to a
Sovereign,
whole
Saren's
Reaper, which is a
flagship
big
we'd all
ship that
assumed was
harvests
just a ship.
organics.
Was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me.
It
There
did.
was no time to think about it.
There wasn't.
Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out.
I did.
Before we could detonate the bomb, it was Sovereign.
Sovereign was controlling
Before I
Saren.
could convince him to stop.
So I fought him
Ash was
in a
good
boss fight.
friend,
And so I
chose Caden.
left Ashley behind
That
because she
the
was
last
kind of
time
she's kind of
Saren
like
would slip away from me.
Nazi-y a little
I knew
bit.
then. The next time we met, one of us would. With my team mostly intact,
So
we
she died
chased Saren,
in a
but never
nuclear
tell anyone
bomb
that I had my
blast.
doubts. How many more friends and allies? We arrived on Ilos.
So I went to
close
Ilos.
behind Saren.
I
The
stopped
Reapers
him
had
by
come.
talking to an
Protheans had
ancient
fought.
Prothean
Saren knew
AI.
this. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged.
So I got through it.
But Saren
I
was
killed
where
him.
the
I shot him in the
Alliance
face.
fought. I fought to
But
regain
then
control of the
the
Citadel.
council ship got destroyed as they were
Council was
trying to
a war for
defend
destiny,
themselves against the
essentially.
Reaper.
The council
The
could be
Reaper
repeated
destroyed
with
it.
the Citadel back
And the
in my
Citadel
control. Saren defeated and the
got
Normandy leading the combined
and then
galactic. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races. The costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first
I destroyed the
human
Reaper,
council,
the single
it was
Reaper.
a hollow victory. Both great leaders in their own right.
I gave
didn't much
Odina
like Odina, but
because he
somehow
is a
the war
little
was
he's a
over.
little political guy.
Threat had passed. In time, the council would rebuild itself.
Here we go.
The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were
Does this
all as
game take
powerful
old
as
data into
Sovereign,
account, or do your choice does not matter in the other games? No, at the beginning of this, I imported my character from Mass Effect 1, so all the decisions I made there were imported into this. And you can do that into 3 too. You can have a continuous character the whole time. It's really, really cool.
Of Saren's army.
Just a routine mission. So chat, all that happened, and then I was ejected from my ship and fell to the surface of a planet. And this is what happens next.
Commander Shattuck has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Chat, don't ask me how this works. Look, she's obliterated. How does this work? I don't know. I always really liked that little animation right there. Lazarus Project. My controller again. Thank you. Bionic Charge is the best. I love it. It's my favorite. What do I start with as a bonus from beating the first game? I'm gonna go with a slam.
Something's wrong. She's reacting to outside stimuli.
If you notice that guy's voice, it's because it's the VO of Tom who did Toonami on Cartoon Network and showed you all the anime when you were a teenager.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still.
I just wanted
Try
to touch.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts.
Shepard down bad.
Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Michael, I thought you were going to bed.
Stats falling back into
rather than oogling.
Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off.
Hey.
Run the numbers again.
Hey, I just wanted to, hey, Ivan Stravinsky. Holy cow, it is Toonami Tom, says Werns. Yes, I have a superpower, and that is recognizing people's voices for whatever reason.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Looks great, doesn't it, Chad?
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Pistol doesn't have a
Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look
I need to, yeah, that's why, yeah.
clip for your pistol.
I love not having the right button prompts. It's fun. God, I love doing that. It's my favorite. Still looks great.
Shepard, security makes a closing in on your position.
I have to remember that it's the other one. Get out of my way. Yeah. There's some science here too, Chet. May have gotten a little overzealous there. It's the other button. So,
Coast is clear.
hey, do you need help? Do you need help, or like, are you good? Are you? Chat, see these? That is a thermal clip, which makes sense in this game Because if you are firing this amount of, well, you're firing extremely fast ammunition. You're firing basically with like a railgun, EMF gun kind of situation. And that will build up a tremendous amount of heat because you have a lot of electricity going through stuff to accelerate pieces of metal with the electromotive force to lethal velocities. And so what these cartridges are, they're not bullets. What they are instead are heat sinks that you eject from the gun to get heat out of the gun before it overheats. Sci-fi spaceships do a similar thing, ejecting some amount of heat-absorbing material. And so you see, when I reload, I'm actually just that hot, glowing hot piece of metal comes out of the gun to prevent it from overheating. So these aren't bullets; they're heat sinks, which I always thought was a cool little thing.
Here come the mechs. Use the...
Oh, I'll use it. Bye-bye.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
That's the button.
Get to the door. Run. You're doing great, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, free me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Not out of my watch. JG Science Gaming, welcome back, buddy. We've already done a couple science. Hey, do you need me to help, or do you just... Are you, Seemed like a bit of overkill, didn't it, buddy? Bye-bye. We've already had a couple science times. We're doing good.
Get over here!
He said, scorpionly. Wrong button. I'm gonna have to get used to that, man.
Doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
I just woke up. Probably know more than I do.
As a science man, what do you think will be the next evolution of small arms like rifles and pistols? I have no idea.
Damn it!
I'm not really a gunman.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better
It's
get
your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
Well, you can tell me later.
Let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
Oh, my little robot butt. Oh. This is on PC. Wait, I wonder if slam might be a combo with pull. I'll have to check that out.
This station?
Yeah.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we
check. Anyone on this frequency?
Why is my camera flickering? I don't know why. It only started doing that on my new setup, and I unplugged my gamer refrigerator so it wouldn't pull from the same circuits.
Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive?
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this.
What's the science behind the biotics in this game? Says Gino Minner. I have a Because Science video on that, actually.
We can get into the service tunnels through this.
The mechs are thickest in Atomic Heart. That is true. Tactical, I may or may not have ordered an anime-style diorama of the Ballerina twins from Etsy, from a Czechoslovakian Etsy seller. I may or may not have done that.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson.
I also made... Let me see if this is a... Oh, you said it. Is that still melee? Ah, my body! Oh, my little body.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry! They're out of control.
Chat, also... Shut up. Also, chat, last night, as a early birthday present, I bought myself the fancy Steam Deck to play on my 12-hour flights to Fukushima. I'm excited.
Shepard, down here!
What?
Got me in the
We need to get off this station.
I'm not going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Excited about the Steam Deck.
Grab the meta-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
I wonder if I could play this. Did you order a figurine of the sexy fridge? it indeed comes with the sexy fridge.
Wilson's hurt bad. He needs help.
Is Arya happy you killed the robo-mommies?
Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now.
Chat, what would be Metagel?
Maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever
It would be something in a liquid form that rapidly deals with combat injuries.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech?
Could be the kind of...
Weren't you listening?
No, I
came
wasn't!
here to try and fix this. Besides, I was
The kind of liquid bandages, it could be morphine, it could be all those things.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard.
Quick clot mixed with honey.
We
Says
can't
tagged to
leave
a
her
bucket.
behind.
That's not that bad.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector.
I'd like to show
There's no
Miranda my
way she
D-Wing.
survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
If Miranda's dead, there's nothing we can do. We have to save our own asses right now.
The shuttle bay is only a few.
Hey-oh!
The canister.
I can overload the canisters. Up next on Toonami.
The shuttles. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense.
Hey-oh!
Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time.
I destroyed Elden Ring so hard I was
expecting a
flung
shot in
into
the back.
space.
If you want to piss
Bebo
off
and
the
Bunko.
boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Stem cells and painkillers.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre.
These graphics don't look like
Back then
Toonami
they were
crispy.
trying to kill me.
They look better than that.
Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically...
Did he voice someone in Skyrim?
The Alliance declared you dead. They gave
Stephen
up.
Bloom, that guy has
Cerberus spent
voiced
its fortune to bring you
something
back.
and everything.
Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together.
I mean, he's
thought you
no
deserved to know
Troy
what's what.
Baker, but he's good.
Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Oh, chat. I was going to tell you something exciting earlier, and I just remembered. If you happen to see anywhere on social media photos from the Los Angeles red carpet premiere of John Wick 4, and you happen to see a long-haired, bearded scienceman, that's because I'm going.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
I didn't do Renegade nothing.
You've been spotted.
It's because we did a video with Lionsgate for John Wick 4 that will come out in the next 2 to 4 days. That's why. Headshot. 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 Practice my tactical. You go there. You go there. Then put on your... Then do that. And I want to see if this is a combo.
Get over here.
So is that a combo with this?
Got it.
Oh, he died before I could... On me!
I'm here.
What do you do if you got the chance to meet Keanu? I tell him I enjoy his work, and then he seems like a great guy. Eh.
Can't reach.
Do it!
Get a lock.
Do it! Do the thing! Oh my god. Hit him! It wasn't letting me do it. Does your video discuss the statistical and biological improbability of John Wick still being alive? No, it involves taking a bullet and turning it into not quite a bullet anymore. My facility museum is growing at a rapid pace. Kyle definitely won't act like a groupie. I mean, if he's taking photos, I'll take a photo with him and say hello, but I'm not going to be weird.
But you were...
I've been to 3 mirrors before, Chad. I'm not a...
What the hell are you doing?
Not a cringe lord, if that's a
My job.
phrase.
Wilson betrayed us all.
Okay.
If you say so. What's our next step?
Sure.
Get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know
Miranda does CrossFit. You can tell.
Jacob.
You can tell Miranda's a CrossFit
get the better of you.
chick.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
No, chat must learn more with me.
Last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Chris Riley is now a facility gamer. Welcome, Chris. See you. You've been in the chat all day. Happy to see you join us here in the facility.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests?
When I met Chris
Shepard took
Hemsworth, I
down those
almost
mechs
threw
without
up.
any trouble. That
That's
has
how
to be
nervous
good
I
enough.
was.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memory
Ace of Jace, I know she was genetically engineered. I'm just I'm making fun of CrossFit. Because Arya does CrossFit now. And I don't want her to become, hey, indoctrinated.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted, and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team.
Damn right.
You remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent.
I'll satisfy Miranda.
Vermeer.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
Found out there's a difference between member and a patron, says Chris. Chris, yeah, for this channel has memberships. If you want to join, you can use emojis in my face. I'll post special stuff on the community page just for you. But if you want to join the facility proper, which is a much larger edifice, then that's Patreon. You get access to everything, videos early, once a month, members only State of the Facility live streams with me. You get the private Discord, just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of very, very knowledgeable and friendly nerds in it. As Tactical Bucket is now pointing out.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could.
How long my
Ash
beard is
gave her
going.
life for the rest of the team.
Look like...
Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren.
Look at me.
She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be
Look,
destroyed.
this. See, Chris proved my
There
point.
are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The
I'll run
memories
tests.
are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
I love an Australian accent on a lady. Yeah. I like an Australian accent on a lady.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Chat, we've been playing for an hour and a half, which is usually the time when we take our breaks. I actually have to use the restroom, and I'm very parched, so I need to get something to drink. We've just started our first ever stream playthrough of Mass Effect 2. We're already science timing the crap out of it. So, I will be back in just 2 minutes or so. I gotta hydrate. I'll be back in just a couple minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. We'll still got at least another hour of Mass Effect. More science, more gaming. I hope you'll join me. Now would be a good time, actually, if you miss Elden Ring at the very beginning of the stream, you can go there, just rewind on the little red bar and watch me dominate the red-headed child. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Because I'll know if you do. I prepared this earlier thinking I was going to be mad. What happened to Mass Effect? I was peeing, Michael. Fun fact, all mammals pee for about the same amount of time. My mustache is getting too long. All mammals pee for about 20 seconds, no matter the mass of the mammal. Mouse, elephant, 20 seconds. Yeah. On average, Michael. Don't be deliberately obtuse. I went all the way out there, out to Sector 37, without realizing my giant water bottle is right next to me the whole time. I don't know about that. My dog pees for a very long time, says the villain. I don't know. Time it. Don't. Look, I'm not saying go to your local park and time your dog peeing, because you're going to look like a psycho. But do it anyway. That's one powerful stream in the case of the elephant. It says, pan con queso. Also, I'm not saying do this, but you can look up a video of an elephant peeing, which I have. And it is indeed quite the downpour. Walk into a public bathroom with a stopwatch, says Crispy Chrissy. You trying to speed run going to jail, Chrissy? You time yourself, Kyle, just for science? I actually did last night, yeah. We were watching a movie, and the movie had ads. And the ad was, I had a certain amount of time before the movie continued. So I peed and see how long I had when I got back on the ad. It's actually 21 seconds. This is Ben Bauman. Do you just know this off the top of your head, Ben? Peeman Marcus? Chat, if you're just joining us, we obliterated the final boss in Elden Ring very quickly. 20 minutes, took us 4 tries, and now we are into one of my favorite games of all time, Mass Effect 2. We've already... Unfortunately, Buster Sharp isn't here tonight. But I'm sure we've already got a lot of good science times in. Borderlands would be good on Scientist Place. I love Borderlands. I love all the Borderlands games. Borderlands 2, especially. It's really good. Kyle, did you say that you met Chris Hemsworth? I did. When I worked at Nerdist, you get invited to a lot of things that the company does. So if the company does an ad for a movie, a lot of times the movie will invite you. So I just did a video for Lionsgate and John Wick. So they invited me to come to the premiere in Los Angeles, which is tomorrow night. Arya's got a suit and everything. She's very excited. She cut the sleeves off, though. So I went to the premiere years ago of a crappy movie called Black Hat that he did, where he was doing an American accent in it. And at the after party, I did indeed meet him. And he's much taller than me. Chad, a lot of the reason why dudes look like that and they're freaking jacked is because they're all so tall. I have a photo of it somewhere. It's probably normal like everyone. Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of people in Hollywood are weirdos that I would never be friends with. But most people are good people. That's probably not true. A lot of people are good people. That's probably not true. Some people in Los Angeles are good people. That's not true. I'm a good person. Baby Kyle and Daddy Hemsworth. Yeah. How tall are you, Kyle? I'm 6 feet on Tinder. I'm not 6'2", I'm 6 feet on Tinder. Chat, enough about me. Enough about me. It's time for space science-y stuff. Ooh, what armor are we gonna wear? Yeah, Chris is tall. He's like 6'4". So I want to be casual on deck. Not that. Oops. So because this is the like legendary edition or whatever, I think we have all the other. We should have all the other. We should have all the other DLC armors. Or not? No, we do. I know we do. Ooh, I like that though. Wait, why can't I change this? Don't I have it yet? Oh, it must be a little bit later? Right after this, I think? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, I want to take my helmet off for conversations though. It's not there? Chat. Oh my god. I swear I can do it somewhere. Whatever. You have to spend credits on the DLC armors? No, I don't. No, you automatically have them, don't you? You get the armor after the next mission. I knew that. I like my little butt pads.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting.
Can I change the butt resolution where everything is 360 except for the butts?
Not unusual for people
I'll try.
to know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
Where do I change the helmet
that
setting
our
though?
place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think.
Ooh, yeah.
That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our
Kyle's at least
existence.
220
The
pounds
Reapers.
at his
Good to
thinnest,
see your memory's still intact.
says Michael Skinner.
How are you feeling?
Wow, you are way off. You are way off, buddy.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
320. Yeah, that's closer.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it.
I'm not going
but
to tell you my
humanity
weight,
is
chat.
under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing.
I have a
Human
issue.
colonies.
Don't want to talk
We
about
believe
it.
it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If what you say is true, if the
Chat,
Reapers
stop
are
talking about my
behind
weight,
this,
please. I'm
I'd
being
consider
serious.
helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for
Thank
yourself.
you.
I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
What do you think I'll find there?
Where do I change? Where do I change the helmet?
Need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you.
One of the best celebrity voiceovers in a video game, definitely. Why are Martin Sheen's eyes so bright? He has augments in his eyeballs. But how much does all of chat weigh? Assuming, I can't see it right now, but assuming there's probably about 200 of you, and the average human weight, I assume most of you are not babies, so I'd give it an average of around 80 kilograms. So that is 1,600 kilograms, which is, you know, a little over 3,000 pounds. So all of chat right now weighs about 3,000 pounds, which is about what, you know, 1.5 tons. Yeah.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted.
Through the armor locker. That's it.
I haven't made up my mind about
Thank
you
you.
yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance
You were
soldiers
actually
hate
correct on
Cerberus
that one, says Pan Con Queso. Yeah, it's almost like I'm a science boy.
That's all for now.
Is this Andromeda?
Yes,
no. My friend actually voices the main female character in Andromeda. And she was bullied off the internet by a bunch of dorks.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
And see her
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Anything's better than another ghost town. Yeah, I liked Andromeda wasn't bad. It was really buggy when it came out, but the combat was so much more fluid and freeing and stuff. Yeah, I liked Andromeda well enough. Speaking of things that I haven't played in a while that are Mass Effect-y, I actually played quite a bit of the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. I had a lot of fun. Okay, so now I have additional weapons and stuff, right? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Switch up. Rearming.
Load it up. You probably have to do that too. Yep. What is your gaming rig specs? Just wondering. I'd have to pull it up. I'm not sure. But unlike
everyone just got
most
left right in the
big streamers, I'm only playing on a single PC. Where's the rifle or shotgun? I haven't gotten, well, I have a shotgun. Yeah, let's get in some people's faces. But first I'm actually going to fight some little
no
robots.
Bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Here's a hell of a question. What would actually happen to our atoms if you suddenly removed all the mass? Will we fly apart? You can't remove your mass. You are your mass. It's an intrinsic property of the material that you are. People play on multiple PCs at once? Yes, most streamers that you watch play the game on one PC. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Play the game on one PC and stream the game from a different one. Now, is this a combo? Let's see.
Got him.
Can't tell. Usually there's like a biotic explosion or something if it is.
Shoot them before they take out your...
You shoot them. I think... it's pull and warp. That's one. I know, pull and warp is one. Yeah. Yeah.
Get over here!
Ah! What?
Those mechs should have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Senpain, Pappy, what game is this? Mass Effect 2, and we're sciencing the crap out of it. Attila, just drop it. Yep, see? You got nuked. That's what happens. Memory game. Trying to save time on that one. I won't be playing the Diablo 4 beta right now, but while it is fun, it is also so repetitive. Well, it's only the first area in the first 20 levels, right? So it's gonna get repetitive.
In front.
Where? Now I think it's pull and warp, yeah? Pull and then warp, right? There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
I knew it. Why is the elusive man and he has so much authority? He's the leader of like a
Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
basically like
Those weapons down.
the elusive man is basically like the leader of the Proud Boys,
You're alive?
but for humans. It's like humanity first. A lot of people consider them a terrorist organization, but they have a crap load of resources.
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
What difficulty, says Will Krisman. Chat selected
We're well
normal
within our rights
instead
to
of
investigate
insanity.
attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Honestly, getting through the game and doing more science time with normal is better. Otherwise, even that fight, that little thing with just then, you could easily die.
His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
And there's some fights early on in the game that I've noped out of because I'm just like, forget it, I'm done playing right now.
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope.
A wonderful space terrorist. Yeah, Chrissy, that's one of the main tensions in this game. You owe them because they rebuilt you from nothing, but you're unsure about working with them and trusting them, etc., etc.
An infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find
Good night,
him.
Michael.
Good idea.
Thanks for being here,
We'll need
as
2
per
teams to get
usual.
past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of
Brian
the drones to clear your
Knutson,
path.
sorry, I know that. Kyle, I just saw you on Commander at home. How annoyed were you with the Karate Kid, the actor from the Karate Kid? I'll say this. I was being a little bit more aggressive than I actually am, because it's funny to me. But I wasn't really acting. I'll put it that way.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Telly!
Be
All
careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care.
I want to get my new my DLC heavy weapons too. The arc.
We've been spotted.
Wait. The arc projector is sick. It's my favorite one. Insanity is so much fun in Mass Effect. In this game,
Use overload on it.
it doesn't start to be fun until after a good amount of hours into the game, because the early game is really difficult. Because what Mass Effect 2 did with its difficulty system is it didn't make it more difficult in that it made the enemies smarter or etc, etc. It instead just gave every enemy, including the early enemies, like these ones on the very first mission, shields and armor. So it just made them bullet sponges when you don't have good stuff yet. So it makes the early game way harder.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Yeah. M96, Matic, and Black Widow guy, all I need is tactical bucket. Exactly. Those are my favorites. My favorites as well. The Matic is just sick.
All mine. Targeting.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I hit you with this? Nope. My body. See, on Insanity, I'd be dead because I'm just being casual about it.
Here we go. One last.
Moving to target.
Not a problem.
Just dodging rockets.
We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech.
Matic with incendiary rounds? Exactly.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay door.
Who's your favorite romance
We'll take
option?
cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
I'm a Liara stan. I'm a Liara stan. Todd, you okay, man? Tactical. One more. If Todd says that one more time, nuke him.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Late game gets easier. It does because you have better everything. Right after the mission on Eden Prime, or wherever that one is. Double tap. The NPCs really love to do callouts, says Chrissy. No, I'm giving them, when you see those arrows, it's because I'm giving them instructions.
Got heavy armor plating.
And what you can't see is that
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take
I can press
down.
up on the D-pad or down on the D-pad to tell them to recall to me, or attack an enemy or not, or move to a certain area. So right now I have them move to me. Can I overload that? No. You lied to me early game. So now I'll have both people target. Wait for my... See, I'll send them here. Wait for overload to come back. Yep. There we go. Duck! And once his shields are gone, then he'll be vulnerable to antibiotics. And then I'll get in there.
I'll put him down. On target.
Wrong gun. Boop. In your face! So, Crispy, so you hear so many calls because I'm doing like this, like...
Right there.
Sure thing.
Understood.
Right with you.
Then back to me, you know. That kind of stuff. There's heavy weapon ammo right there. Yes. Don't need money. Or do I? I don't think so. Heavy weapon upgrade here.
This should come in handy.
Nailed it. I played this game a number of times, Chad.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find.
Only
Monsters
Zool.
coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. Mechs will protect. Have to hide. Have to hide. No escape. Can't hide forever. Swarms will find you.
I'm not a
Monsters
renegade,
find
chat. You know that
No,
about me.
No escape.
Vitor, I'm here to protect you. I won't let the monsters get you, I promise.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
I pressed it twice. Thank you.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters.
Okay,
the
chat.
Swarms.
Okay, chat.
They took everyone.
So this guy has no real information. Tally wants him to go back with the Quarians. I want to take him back to the Elusive Man. I'm not going to do that because I'm a good guy. And then we'll go on to the next stuff.
You didn't see, but I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
Bugs.
My God. I think it's
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
Okay.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters...
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship.
Okay.
I think that's probably all we're getting out.
Okay.
We need to get this data to the...
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical
This
care.
is an Elden Ring, says Vigo.
Will give us the
Vigo,
Omnitool data
we
and take
beat
him back
Elden
up
Ring
top.
in
Understood,
27 minutes.
Thank you, Shepard.
Go down in that bar there
I'm
and
glad you're still the one.
rewind about an hour and a half,
Good luck out there.
and you will
If I
get your
find
Elden Ring
anything that
goodness.
can help you, I'll let you know.
Would you rather I only streamed for 20 minutes and then left? Speak out. No, I didn't speed run it in 20 minutes. I don't have the world record now. I literally ain't got that kind of time.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress.
Thanks.
The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive.
So you beat young Sheldon Ring, says Jackson Bays. Jackson, get out.
I can't argue with your results.
Get out.
You ever think about playing
Go ahead,
nice
get out.
once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone
No, I definitely beat it.
perceives you as a threat.
I'm successful.
But more importantly,
I am
you confirm the collectors are behind
the
the
puppet
abduction.
mommy simp of the year.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression.
Elden Lord Kyleman.
You're holding something back.
The patterns are there, buried in the data.
The title says
Council
Elden Ring. What's going
Alliance want to
on?
believe the Reaper
Says
threat died
Justin.
with Sovereign. You and I know better.
Gamba-
I won't wait until the
Gammaccini.
Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight.
Just
to them.
rewind, Justin. I was so successful, we had to jettison my body into space.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader.
Imagine if
I'll
Lady
continue to
Dimitrescu
track
was a
the
robot from
collectors.
Atomic Heart,
When
says
they make
Crispy
their
Crispy,
next appearance, I'll
trying to
notify
get
you and your
herself
team. Be
a
ready.
long-term stay in horny jail. Yeah, Justin, just rewind to the beginning of the stream, you'll see. Okay, we'll be right.
You
Let's
worry
go.
about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Need Zaid and the Prothean. The Prothean's not in this game.
Good. Two things before
Tactical.
you go. First, head to Omega.
You're thinking of
and
Katsumi.
find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist.
My
Our
favorite.
intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Why is it not surprising that they discovered the means for interstellar travel if people still smoked cigarettes? I assume that they can cure the cancer that cigarettes cause and people just still smoke because they like it.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best.
Come on, tell me you wouldn't want to ride on Lady Dimitrescu's shoulder like a parrot does for a pirate. A little bit further south, but...
Hey, Commander.
Yeah.
Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
I mean,
fell
I have
apart
so
without
much.
you, Commander.
I have so many
Everything
pieces
you
and
stirred
parts
up,
in
the
me now.
council
I
just
feel like
wanted
a
gone.
robot
The
chicken.
team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that...
I get it. Did I skip the sound somehow? Did I bug the sound out?
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Calm down, Shep. Or I'll have to sue Chef you. I don't see Seth Green in here. Liz, you were literally just looking at Seth Green.
Bro, what is that helmet?
Talking about it, look awesome. Missions! It's time to go find a certain scientist Solarian. The very model of a scientist Solarian, in fact. I like your little freckles. Soundtrack is pretty awesome, says Crispy. Crispy, one of the best. Just wait until you hear the map music. When I was,
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I specifically remember working on Because Science scripts to an hour-long version of the map music.
Over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus
I do like
seems
probing.
like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
This seems like a suspiciously spot-on inspiration for some other artificial intelligence with an I in the name. Must be a coincidence.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat,
Huh.
I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites.
Interesting.
Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've got that sorted out, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Yeah, where you get all caked up? Oh, man. All right, I'm going to pick armor, and then we're going to do our first mission. I know that. I'm aware of my private terminal. You don't have to make that an Instagram sticker, Chrissy. Let me go! Come on. Come on! Let me loose to oogle and google. Oogle, google, boogle. No. There,
Welcome
no.
aboard, Commander.
Be quiet.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
I am a scientist, damn it. No respect. Wait, do I actually? Yeah, I do. So I can't do upgrades yet. But I think I might have my different... Yeah. I don't get the other cool weapons until, like, first or second mission or something like that, but I do like that one. And then we can go meet, Trinity. Let's get some music going. Yeah. There we go. Wait. Chat, did you lie to me again? Chat, you lied to me again. Do I have to do my first real mission before I take it off? Oh my god, chat. Is it in my... I swear to god it's in here. Huh. Ah. Chat, you fools! You fools, chat. Which game has a super awkward club scene? Oh, I have good news. Gameplay options. I was just there, freaky. 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 Okay. Alright.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
I bet he would. I like this cool spaceship. I mean, the design of the cool spaceship. What do you want?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe.
Dead card, that's not true.
Sector comfort by
Yes, they do.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect.
It was in Mass Effect 1, but not 2?
Were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Real neckbeard kind of language there, buddy.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Insurance.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking of Mass Effect 1. My bad. Chat. Just want you to know you were still wrong. Technically. Which is the worst kind of wrong. I suppose morally wrong is probably worse. Let's get ourselves a scientist so we can start upgrading. The whole Element Zero thing, do all the characters have super low mastering travel to keep up with the ship? I believe the Mass Effect field, quote unquote, is generated is it encompasses the entire object. I have enough probes at Iskander. Oh yeah, I can give her the... Yeah. She looks sick now. Yeah. Oh. There we are. Iskander? That's not your name?
Welcome to Omega.
Looks
You're
like
new
it.
here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Arya from a game with sci-fi-like element?
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages...
Lead Rage, thanks for being here today, buddy. Oh, my Glorpus. Ah, he kicked me right in the gloop. Oh.
Please.
Oh.
You have to help me.
Oh, he kicked me right in my...
No one said you could talk,
Oh, he hit me right in the schmirt.
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Oh yeah, we have a galaxy to save.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
DLC character.
That's what they tell me.
Get up,
I
guard.
assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
Do they teach morals/ethics class for scientists? I don't think you have to take one. No. I took one. But that was for my communication masters, so.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked.
Rodney, welcome.
Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago?
Oh, if you're going to be like a research scientist, then yeah, you'll take an ethics course.
Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland
How to deal with the IRB and all that kind of thing.
Workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Aye. Being big goddamn heroes. Ow! Oh, right in my splorch.
Before it starts to stink.
That's what.
I'll be locked and loaded
That's
next
what an
time you're
alien.
ready to
That's what a
get some
Batarian's
killing done.
patella is. It's just called a splurch. Okay, I don't make up the names. I just pronounce them. Intro to grad studies class. Yeah, see. I think it's a graduate thing. Chat. Do you want? We can go get the I'm gonna get the scientist. I'm not even gonna ask you. Oh, I have to go talk to Arya.
Come on, let me in.
No.
Ari's expecting me.
Being blorped in the slurch is instantly fatal, as we all know. It's true.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega? I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one ruler. Don't fuck with Arya. I like it. Easy to remember. If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you? I'm looking for Morden Solus.
I'm just
You know where
chilling.
I can find him? The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is
So
to
most
shoot
things on Earth, excluding insects and such, have evolved 2 eyes. What would be the benefit of more eyes like those aliens have, says the Hylian prophet. I think you're, by excluding insects and such, you are excluding animals that vastly outnumber humans. So it's not true that most things on Earth have 2 eyes. In fact, it's the opposite of that. Most things on Earth have more than 2 eyes, or eyes that are different than our own. So you should flip the question. What's the immediate advantage of having only 2 eyes? As a counterfactual.
How do I get to him? If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course. I'm trying to track down Archangel. You and half of Omega. You want him dead too? Why is everyone after him? He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him. Just the kind of guy I'm looking for. Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies.
Very well, what is the benefit of 2 eyes, says
That's
the
assuming
Hylian prophet. Do I have to explain everything to you?
Just tell me how to find him.
I mean, I know it is the point of the whole stream and stuff.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up. I appreciate the help. See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him. Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
I should
You've
go.
got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
I think I feel my morals loosening. Oh, baby.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
I always forget where to go for this. Always. See, chat, you're already answering the question yourselves. You're smart people. No, it's not. I always go the wrong gosh dang way. Wait, but you sell stuff.
Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this for
Maybe we can cut a deal.
Well, then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
I have to go.
Please check with my PO.
Oh, let me... Jacob! Yeah. Look how many credits I have.
I'll take it.
That comes from just dominating. I always forget where to go for this first thing. Is it? Oh, I do have to buy them. You're right. You're right. You're right, chat. I always forget where to go for this stupid... There, directly behind me. Oop. Repent! The end is nigh. Nailed it.
Complaining is pointless, human. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before.
Fast forward to 2023.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances.
Nah.
Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
Wait, I don't even have subtitles on for you guys.
Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them?
It said it was on.
You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
You just got grenade launched. Just checking. So chat, why can... Yeah.
Switch up. Change weapons. Good call.
So why can one... Well, you know why. Not very sciencey. How one organism or a related organisms can catch a plague and another unrelated organism cannot. If you share enough genetics, say you share some genetics with a bat, it's easier for there to be a so-called spillover event for a virus or some other vector of disease to jump over into you. Humans being apparently biologically distinct enough in this universe, they don't catch it.
Good luck in there.
And other more related species do.
Shooting anything that moves.
Someone's about to get shotted. Hey. Ah, my little body. Through the wall? Oh, I need to map this. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, come. Thank you.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague.
Human. Should have guessed.
Bats are actually one of the largest reservoirs for diseases that have jumped into humans. They have caused more spillover events than most other animals for humans.
Too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer.
This is Elden Ring? Yes.
Burn Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me.
Take some Metagel, you coughing fool.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Bye.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Bye. Time for gun stuff. Beep. Don't mind me, just going to loot your wall safe. Bye-bye. You are dead. You cannot spend money if you are deceased. Little gunny time. I think. Yep. Hey. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah. Hey.
Nice trick.
It didn't let me do it, Chet. I wanted to. I wanted it.
Can't get up.
Uh-oh, too much. Oh, there's more guys in there than I remember. Oh! There's more guys in there than I remember. My bad. Oh, don't tell me I'm all the way back here. Oh my god. I'll speedrun it. Nice shot, Scott. Thank you.
That one hit.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Forget you.
Burning corpse.
Don't need to help you. I don't need that money. Just need to fight. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Warp it up in Warp Town.
Can't reach the target.
Shield the Where? Oh. Where? None of them died. Modified assault rifle. Hey, Chad.
This might be useful.
I forgot you were there. How are you? I think we can finish this mission before the stream has run its course. Let's see, Chad.
Hostile!
Have a nice trip.
I'm gonna put you... This fight specifically on Insanity is very annoying. Go. Oh, God. Go there. Blah.
Sure thing.
Understood. Clear the blast zone.
Explode.
Right. Moving to cover. Get over here.
No, that one. Thank you.
Shotgun.
Get wrecked. Wait, what's happening? Where am I? Oh.
Taking fire. Going to cover. Can't get a lock. It seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue Suns
Kyle,
have given up a lot.
Where am I?
That doesn't bode well.
Why did I say my own name? Uh-oh.
With you.
Uh-oh.
Right.
What's better, Inferno or Shredder? I don't have Shredder out with me. Dagwood, this isn't Elden Ring because we beat the final boss of Elden Ring in 27 minutes, and so instead of having a 27-minute stream that no one would watch, I decided to play the next game in our series of games, which is Mass Effect 2. I hope that makes sense.
Zero contacts.
Zero context. If you want to watch Elden Ring right now, all you have to do is go down into the bottom, right down there, and rewind that little red bar.
Plenty on hand, almost as good. Causes cramping of materials. Supplement with butemerol. Got it. Senescine isn't captive. Genetic markers. Why not have Nicole? Too unstable, inconsistent results. Demising better option.
Professor Morden Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else. Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns, maybe.
Relax,
Just
Morgan.
calm down. Jeez.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you.
Sorry, I'm
On a critical
mainlining
mission, I need your
Adderall.
help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
Uh-oh, they shut down our environmental control system. Have to get to the environmental control.
Vorcha shut down environmental systems. Trying to
Nailed
kill
it.
everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
Damn, Daniel.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
I forget where Daniel is. Carnifex
Yes,
hand
good.
cannon. Yeah.
Restore
I
power.
like that
Release
one.
cure. We'll be here when you return.
Hand cannon is very beefy. Runs out of ammunition quick, but it is beefy. Think Kyle's played this before? A couple times. Oh, did it auto equip? Yep. That means that,
You got it.
Right.
and then that, and then yoink.
Trouble ahead.
Hey, buddy.
Enemy down.
Oh, I thought there was stairs over there. There is not.
Can't target them!
Uh-oh, bad. On me. Thank you. Let's warp this because it prevents regeneration. No, I gotta warp. I'm gonna warp the armor. The armor.
That one.
On me.
With you.
With you, Shepard.
Thank you. Whoa! I dodged that. Does it look like I dodged it? Bam! Sure messed that button up a lot.
Can't hide from me.
Got him!
Firing now.
Gotta...
I got him. It's coming back!
Yes!
Excuse me.
Lost shields.
Oh yeah, that's another combo I think too. Chat, are you guys still here? I think that plus warp or no, it's throw and it's pull and yeah, it's pull and shockwave. That's it. I mean,
Right behind you.
Right.
hey, hey. That's what it is, chat. Gimme money. I'm gonna hack the Gibson for Geish. Quickly look at all the options, then hack the planet. Chat, am I still streaming? Am I still here? Where am I? Where are you? Why?
Right with you.
Be right there.
I felt like I was honestly just playing by myself for a second. Which one is Damn Daniel in? Is he in this one? Yes.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Now get the heck out of here.
You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
Get out of here.
Deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Do I even exist? I don't even know.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough
I haven't eaten
volunteers.
cereal, chat, in...
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
Boy, I have a cure to disperse. So I will shoot some teethy guys in the face. Bam. Bam. Headshot, headshot.
Here we go.
Elden mass? A ring effect? Yes. And run to out and dodge the missile. Run, dodge that missile. Go here. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face. Keep going.
Right behind you.
Right with you.
I'm gonna... Oh, I can't save. Great. Shoot him in the face. Him in the face. Or not. Come on. Let's get you out of there. That's not gonna reach, huh? You in the face.
Trouble ahead.
All right. On me.
Staying close.
Are you right there?
Covering. Moving to cover. On me.
Moving.
Moving to cover.
Right.
Got no shields.
Covering fire, please.
Perfect.
Cover.
Going to.
Right.
Get over here.
Not looking good. Not looking good. If I pull him right now. Yep. Hey, Cal, would you tell Jack to go to bed? He won't listen to me, says Dave Breen with the $5. Jack, go to bed. Come on. And then get up and stick your whole hand in the peanut butter jar and try to slick your hair back. Yes. Evil Kyle has returned. Why didn't I do my thing?
Logan on its way.
That's the best.
Here goes.
I love it. So
I'm
good.
here.
With you.
We're close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
Brink with the 199 on. Welcome back, Brink. Ooh, I can't wait to see Jack.
You don't come here.
Tattoo
we
mommy.
Shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
Yeah, your AI companion is gonna go down. That's why I get them into cover and stuff. You're dead, man.
I've had enough of this.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah.
We're compromised.
It's not gonna reach. This is gonna reach. Bye bye. I didn't see you.
There we go.
I've scanned the room.
Nice shot.
Central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
Here we go.
Target down!
I've located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side
Yeep.
of the room you're in now.
Hey. Okay. Be that way.
Come on over!
You bet.
Oh, he's just gonna fall down, isn't he?
Target down!
Come on. This way.
Got it!
Right behind you.
And zoop.
Moving to cover!
Going to cover.
Wow. Shoot the gun. Thank you.
Get down.
On me.
Be right there.
Right with you. Got him.
Thank you. On me.
One down, one to go. Let's move.
On me. Do the thing, please. Do the.
little body! Ah!
Can't get a lock!
Why is... It's not letting me do stuff from that area, I guess.
Have a nice trip!
Wasn't letting me doing my biotics there. Gun!
Right!
Taking cover!
That was probably suboptimal there.
Nice trick!
Oh! I think the game's bugging him just a little bit.
Enemy down!
Moving to...
Michael, if you're gonna go to bed, just go to bed, man. Jeez.
Right there!
Drop.
Tactical move up. Beep, boop.
Move it.
Right there.
Yeah. What happened? I think the guy blew up. That's why.
Get over here. Target down.
The fireman. Guys, am I still playing this game? Where am I? I've eaten 3 beef sticks today.
That should be it.
Maybe I'm delirious.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
He's an anime. I forget. I can't pinpoint his name right now.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
Oh, I'll just... yeah. Chat. Chat. We had a good day today, huh? We got through Elden Ring with almost no problems whatsoever. Third try, easy peasy, a lemon squeezy. And we have started our next game, one of the best sci-fi games of all time, easily. Mass Effect 2. We'll probably switch off Mass Effect 2 when a new game comes out, like Diablo 4 or Jedi, Survivor of the Fallen Jedis. But I'm glad we finally completed Elden Ring. And I'm glad as a gamer that I've completed it. Kyle, what's your gaming experience like? When I get a good one, it's almost like my head goes in the game. Do you ever get that absorbed, says Shock Day? I love immersion. It's one of my favorite things about single-player games. But I never feel like I'm in the game. Rather, a great game keeps me thinking about the game and wanting to actively play it to discover more about it when I'm not playing it. God of War 1, Red Dead Redemption 2, Last of Us Part 2. Those games will affect me emotionally, and you're like, even if they're hard games to get through, like Last of Us Part 2, which is very mature and dark, and I feel compelled that I'm like, I need to finish the story. But then I get absorbed by games in a different way. The other game I wanted to play is Arkham Knight. And sandbox open world games like that, where I can have a specific play pattern, where I can play for an hour and just do side missions, or I can play for an hour and do the story, or I can just do farm collectibles or whatever, and I can just put my head down and just do whatever, put my feet up. I also like that kind of immersion. This is not the same kind of like story immersion, but I can easily do it. Like back on the PS2, I think I could play more Blitzball in Final Fantasy X than actual Final Fantasy X. You know what I mean? Chat, did we have a good day today? I did. We extended what would have been a very short stream into something that I had a lot of time doing. We got a lot of science. We had more science than I expected in Elden Ring. There's obviously going to be a ton of science in Mass Effect 2. I'm glad that all of you were with me for the whole journey. Like the stream if you haven't liked it already. Please subscribe if you haven't and you're liking what we're doing here. Let me check. Oh, chat. We are still at 29.9 thousand subs on Kyle Hill Gaming. So we did not reach the 30K. That's fine. That's fine. Been a first-class stream, sir. You even answered butt science questions. You're welcome. Chat, coming up this week at the facility, we have we have our sponsor John Wick episode, which should be good. We hooked up again with our gun, firearm, hammer, axe wielder, Tasty Danger. Yes, that's her name. She just happens to be an employee at One Terran Tactical, the place where Keanu Reeves actually trains for John Wick. So we went to Terran Tactical on behalf of Lionsgate and the new movie. We filmed a quick little science thing there. I think you will enjoy it. And then later this week, I'm filming the next... Well, we'll start working on the next Chernobyl video. I've done the research on the next Half-Life history. Since Dead Space apparently dominates on the channel, I think I'm going to do another Dead Space video. I'm going to have Thea, my weapons master Thea, maybe make a real Dead Space boot and try to smash stuff. Terran Tactical. Oh my god, you don't get a lot better for training. Yes, I was there. I met Terran himself. Intimidating guy. But that's coming down the pike, or pipe, whatever the phrase is. I never cared to learn. And then you might not hear very much from me for a little while, because I'll be in Japan, in Fukushima, exploring and videoing and making videos in the Fukushima exclusion zone with some scientists. Just like our Chernobyl trip, I'm excited. What other murals can I add to the nuclear disaster tattoo wall? We'll see. What else do we have coming up? Yeah, we'll have office hours next week. And that's the weekend. And that's the weekend. So, chat, if you're overseas, I know maybe it's not the weekend anymore, but I hope you will finish your weekend off strong. You'll have a great night, great morning, whatever it is. We have a lot of stuff coming up here at the facility. I can't do it without all of you, especially all of my professors who join at patreon.com/Kyle Hill. Get the access to the Discord where we talk almost every day. That's where you will be hearing the most from me. But no matter where it is, no matter where I see you the next time, next live stream, next documentary, next silly science video where I convince you that I'm not a supervillain. I'm not. Just because I have lights that don't work. Is that why? Chat, wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'll see you somewhere on the internet, I'm sure. Until then, stay curious, stay nerdy, be nice to each other, because this is all we got.